All right, let's put some of this into perspective for you as President-elect Trump looks to overhaul the Pentagon with Hegseth at the helm. And while many of the military branches did meet their recruitment goals in the last fiscal year, new enlistments overall have declined. There were 30,000 fewer enlistments in 2023 when you compare that to 2019. Now, as for policies, one that Donald Trump could bring back is a ban on transgender service members. It's something that President Biden lifted. Let's bring in NewsNation's Robert Sherman, who is live for us outside Mar-a-Lago there in Palm Beach. So, Robert, how does this all potentially tie into recruiting?
Yeah, I mean, the big thing here, Nichole, that especially you heard from Pete Hegseth here is that recognizing that the current landscape is a rather treacherous one that is around the globe. I mean, you have seen the United States Navy just this month carrying out major operations on the Houthis in Yemen. I mean, this is just from a couple of days ago. It's a tense situation in the Middle East, tense in Europe, tense in the South China Sea. And that's why the president-elect says that he wants Pete Hegseth for this job in order to focus in on dealing with some of the issues that the military is facing. One of those that Hegseth is pointing to is trying to reestablish what he describes as a warrior ethos. And he believes that a key to all of that is removing DEI from the military. This is what he said during that hearing just moments ago. Take a listen.
The DEI policies of today are not the same as what happened back then. They're dividing troops inside formations, causing commanders to walk on eggshells, not putting meritocracy first.
You alluded to this as well, Nichole. You look at recruitment numbers going back to 2019. It's been a steady decline since then through 2023, effectively plateauing over the last couple of years. And the reason for that, according to Hegseth and many of the president-elect's allies, is that they believe that this all boils down to morale. And they believe that bolstering morale, removing DEI and things of that nature, and putting someone like Hegseth into that position is what they would need to do in order to raise morale among the ranks. Nichole.
All right, so let's talk about DOGE. And Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, who would lead this, have identified the Pentagon as a great place to make some budget cuts. What are they saying about that?
Yeah, I mean, that's been their big point, is that they believe that the Pentagon, the military as a whole, is ripe with inefficiency right now, and that there needs to be some kind of cuts that are made there. You've even heard some Democratic senators say that it feels as though that at times billions of dollars are not being managed very fastidiously when it comes to expenditures here, which is why there's a big focus on that. And you also heard Hegseth mention that in that hearing is that he believes that a clean audit needs to be conducted. He thinks that that would be best for service members on the ground, best for taxpayers as well. So all of this is coming into the fold here as they look to shake up exactly how things are done at the Pentagon if he ultimately gets confirmed. Nichole.
All right, Robert Sherman live for us there in Palm Beach, Florida. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.